Hey, it's Chanbabes. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Chantel. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time your girl posts a new video. So I'm trying to do a video every day for Vlogtober. We gonna see if I can do it. Fingers crossed that I can. So, um, yeah. So in today's video, I think it's gonna be like a little story time of when me and my friend was literally talking to the same guy. This happened like back in middle school. So I think no, it was fifth grade. It was literally fifth grade. I think it was before summer break. Yeah, I think it was like a couple of weeks before summer break. Now, you know how, y'all, this story is so funny. I'm gonna try to remember the story the best as I can, but I'm also cooking, y'all, so don't mind the background. So we gonna call him AJ, and we're gonna call my friend Jessie. We're gonna call her Jessie. So, AJ, he was a player. I heard he done changed now since we got grown, but he was a bad boy. When I say he used to stay getting in trouble at school, I mean he stayed getting literally in trouble. He's always in the hallway doing work, like, because he couldn't stop talking or messing with people when it was quiet time. So, her and Jessie and AJ was in the same class, and I was in a whole different class. So I didn't know that she was showing me letters, but it wasn't no name on the letter. So I didn't know that the letter was between them two. So he basically wrote both of us a letter, and like, you know how when you going to recess or going to lunch, you with your whole grade. So when my class was walking past him, he slid me a note. Hold on, y'all. I gotta check on my food. Okay, y'all. So I'm back. So, hold on. I'm drinking cherry juice, okay? So, he, had like, now they was in line together. She was like, I want to say like two people in front of him. He was right behind. So he slid a letter to me. I'm like, okay, I wonder what this about. So before I even went in the cafeteria, I'm the type, I like to wash my hands before I go eat. That's even at work. Even at home, I like to wash my hands before I go eat. So I went to the bathroom, washed my hands, and so when I was in the bathroom, I went into the stall and read the letter. And he was like, answer these few questions and give me the letter back. So it was like, it asked me what was my favorite color, what was my favorite candy, do you like me? I think that's it. I think it was just those two questions. And so I'm like, okay. So I answered the questions. Jessie, she was in the lunch line, so she didn't see me give him the letter back, because if she did, she would have got mad, because apparently they swapped letters while I was in class. So I gave him the letter back. Oh, and me and AJ rode the same bus. He lived like, I want to say like 8 minutes away from me. Jessie, she lived outside by school, so I give him the letter back. We get on the bus. He sits on the seat behind me all the time. He did. So he sits in the seat behind me, him and his little sister, and he asked me to write down my number. So I wrote down my number for him, and he was like, he got off the bus before me. Well, so next stop, he was like, I'm gonna call you by like around this time, before his mom got home, because his mom didn't want him on the phone with girls, and I really wasn't supposed to be on the phone with boys, but I was sneaking talking to boys. Yeah, I was bad, y'all. I got these reusable bottles on Amazon, and I just got a big jug of cherry juice, and just fill them up. But anyway, hold on, y'all. So he calls me around 3:30. His mom gets on my side, so he stuck and called me before she got off work and before his older siblings got home from school. And so we was talking, and he was like, I really like you, you're really sweet. And I'm like, me, we was young, I had butterflies. I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. I was like, I really like you too. And so he was like, I got a surprise for you tomorrow. So you know, us kids, we don't have we was kids, we don't have no job. So he used to cut grass, do stuff around the house, do stuff for his grandma. So that's how he made money. So apparently he went to the store. He got my favorite candy, a stuffed animal that was my favorite color, and something that was for Jessie. So the next day was Valentine's Day, and I get my stuff on the bus, and apparently he gave her stuff when they was in the classroom. So this dude here, so he gave me my stuff. I was so happy. So I had showed Jessie my stuff, and she was like, oh, that's so sweet. Who is it from? I said, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna see where it goes. I mean, what do I mean? I'm gonna see where it goes. Like, I don't, whatever. So she had shown me her stuff, and the teddy bears was kind of similar, and I didn't read the little card that was attached to it to see what name it said. So she was like, oh, both of our crushes gave us the same thing. I said, they really thoughtful, they really, really nice. And so fast forward, we had a Valentine's Day dance. So I think it was like $2 to go. If you didn't pay $2, you have to stay upstairs in a classroom and watch videos or do a little activity or do homework. So we down there. Of course, teachers don't want you to slow dance. They just want you to be cool. So I go down to the dance, and I'm with my friends. I'm looking for Jessie because I knew she was going. And she was literally standing. She was leaning back on the wall, and you know how some guys had a hand on the wall, like talking. So my friend that's in the same class as me was like, y'all don't mind if my grandma on the phone if y'all can hear her. Hold on. Okay, so my friend, we're gonna name her Kay. Kay was like, girl, they're gonna bring on Jessie over there. She was like, now she was the only one that knew. Because me and Kay was like this. We've been friends since kindergarten, me and Kay. Me and Jessie, we just became cool at the beginning of the school year. So she was like, girl, he right. AJ is over. I almost said his real name. Lord, I hope I didn't. I'm about to rewatch it. Anyway, she was like, AJ over there with Jesse. I thought y'all was, talking or getting ready to talk. He brought you all that stuff. I said, yeah, girl, me too. So I go over there, at first I wasn't. I was like, girl, it's cool, it's other fish in the sea. I'm bossed up. I'm thinking, what? And she said, no, we're gonna confront him. I said, girl, please. I'm gonna go over here with. We're gonna name him Marcus. I'm like, I could go over here with Marcus because Marcus, he was on my line. So I'm like, girl, bye. I ain't got time for him. So that's what I was saying. But in reality, I'm over there and I was like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And Jesse was like, oh, girl, me and AJ, we hella cool. He's the one that bought me the gift. I was like, that's funny. He bought me a gift too. He bought me my favorite cake and stuff in the too. She was like, she kind of just looked at him. Both of us looked at him. He was like, man, I didn't know who to choose from. It was Valentine's Day. I didn't know this was gonna happen. So me and her looked at each other. So both of us literally broke up with him in front of his friends. His friends were standing next to him, and he was like, "Oh." It was just, it was so funny. It was so funny how it happened, and so me and her ended up laughing it off. We wasn't mad at each other. We ended up laughing it off. We was like, we'll find somebody else. Like, it was so freaking funny. And me and Kay was just talking about this story the other day. So that's what made me want to make a story time about it. So, yeah, that was so freaking funny. But yeah, that was the time that me and my friend was literally dating the same guy. I was talking to the same guy in middle school. About 5th grade. That was in middle school. That was like the last year of elementary school. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Later, guys.